Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Citra Septiani. My registration number is A1M217066. Well, in today's presentation, I'm going to talk about vocabulary and organizing of the text. Well, as we all know that vocabularies are words that can be categorized, and by having and expanding our vocabularies, organizing of the text can also be formed. Well, but now I'm going to explain about properly and specifically about vocabulary and organizing of the text in discourse analysis. Well, discourse organizing words have a broader textual function to signal to the reader what larger textual patterns are being realized, or a distinction is often made between grammar words and lexical words in language. Well, in this case, there are three things that we have to pay attention to. Namely, the first one is lexical words, and then grammatical words, and the last one is discourse organizing words. Lexical words, also called open system, for example, verb, adverb, and then noun and adjective. And then the second one is grammatical words, also called a closed system. For example, articles, prepositions, conjunctions, and pronouns. And then discourse organizing words, it share the qualities of both the open and closed set words. So the words that organize and structure the argument and build up expectation about the whole discourse. On the other words, the words that are used in a sentence or some sentences in a discourse have a proper and specific meaning that can help the reader to get and make expectations about the whole discourse itself. Get the example. There is a sentence. Here I want to spend some time examining this issue. First, I propose to look briefly of the story of interest in the problem, then spend some time on its origins and magnitude before turning to an assessment of the present situation and approaches to its solution. Finally, I want to have a short peek of the possible future prospects. So there are 5 discourse organizing words in the sentence that have characteristics and meaning that can help the reader to assume the textual patterns and what expectations are contained in the sentence itself. Okay, so these are the previous discourse organizing words. There are 5 underlined discourse organizing words in the previous sentence, in the previous example. There are this, issue, problem, assessment, and solutions. Well, the first one is this. The characteristic or the meaning of this is preceding text checkup. This here indicates the issue, which is more specified that this issue is being talked. Issue here can be noun, which is consideration, or classification. The second one is issue. The characteristic or the meaning of issue here is anticipating problem-solving processes. This means that issue is something that can be said as a hint or should be anticipated in problem-solving processes. The third one is problem. The characteristic or the meaning of problem here is seeking for solutions. It means that by the existing of the problem, it causes why solution should be looked for, because the problem is as a guidance of seeking for solutions itself. And then the fourth one is assessment. The characteristic or the meaning of assessment here is performing evaluations of the problem and providing solutions. Well, it means that the judgment of the problem and solution that are gotten from the judgment of the problem itself. And the last one is solutions. Well, the characteristic or the meaning of solutions here is fulfillment of the task. It means that there is final result of the decision of the problem that is expected by the reader. Well, by knowing the characteristic and the meaning of these 5 underlined discourse organizing words, the reader will get what actually expectations are meant by the writer. So the context about the whole discourse can be understood by the reader. So I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I close by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.